It is a facility that has its fundamental place in our community, in which people can come in here, they can learn about plants, they can connect with nature. I see some students, they walk around the greenhouse, they find it beautiful, but they think they don't have the opportunity to walk in. They might be afraid, but I would say the doors are open.
Greenhouses are essential to any university, I believe. Plants are essential to life, so this is the best place to support plants, is a greenhouse. I think that it's very important for students to be aware of the plants that we have in our environment.
Getting people involved with plants, even in a very small way, even if they just have a pot plant in their office or in their room, they can see how tenuous it is. If we don't care for them, if we sort of cover everything up with concrete or tarmac, they're not going to be there anymore. We need plants, and so the more you know about them, the more you're likely to care for them and the environment itself.
They're just essential to life, and I think that this is a perfect environment to show that. The greenhouse is separated into general sections. The upper greenhouse is where the tropical house is located, where we are right now. And then we have a newer section that's called the lower greenhouse, and that one is primarily for research. So the greenhouse has many plant species, and we try to cover sort of generally most of the plant kingdom. In the tropical house, generally we have tropical plants. Other permanent collection rooms will have understory plants. We'll have plants such as ferns, orchids. We have a room with mainly cacti or succulents in there.
We support about 14 over 10 courses, all plants-related courses. Even we don't directly support, we still support them in different degrees. Like some we really need grow lots of stuff for them. They mainly depend on the greenhouse, and some they just need the teaching materials for the lecture.
We also support fogs and pollinator garden.
I like to think of fogs as a community group to educate people about gardening and plants. So people that are absolute beginners, that have no knowledge but that are interested, we want to help them, talk to them, show them what to do. And also we want to encourage people that do like gardening already and that may have a lot of knowledge to share their knowledge. That's the main reason, is to just promote plants, gardening, food production, pollinator plants, like native plants.
So the Pollinator Garden is our latest project. It was launched in 2021, and this really was a grassroots initiative to increase the number of flowers on our campus for our pollinators. And that's how we actually partnered up with a greenhouse, because we needed a space to grow our plants, our flowering plants.
Before the pollinator garden started at all, we were growing seedlings for things like vegetables, like tomatoes and basil and things like that. And that was a big moneymaker for us. The money doesn't just go to things like soil and tools. If we have extra money left over, which we quite often did, for the past 26 years, I think, we've raised $62,000, more than that, for student bursaries.
We have our plant collection and research. And part of the greenhouse has always been open to the London community, to the Western community.
They hope to hold exhibitions here, either of student art or showing things that are part of the Western collection, either from the herbarium or from the artistic collection here at the university, to kind of integrate art in a non-gallery space. And if it's art about plant, it's very nice to see it in the context being surrounded by other plants. We know that there is a very important role that nature and plants play in mental health, being out in nature, being around plants makes people feel better. And when we talk about university, we always talk about wanting to have students feel supported and feel connected. And I don't think a lot of students know about the greenhouse. And I think it's a very important role in the community to know that there is a space here to get away from your classes and to feel connected with plants and with nature.
So the greenhouses are open to the public from Tuesday to Thursday, 1 to 4, and they're welcome to come and visit the tropical house. This is a perfect place to come decompress and get away from everything. And you come here and you breathe lots of oxygen, and then you can go back to your classes relaxed and thank the plants that we have here.
Come enjoy nature with us.